Hello everybody and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Alrighty, in this episode we are going to do a requested mod. What mod is that? Well, it's none other than the one you're about to see right now. Aimlessly wandering the streets, I raised my blade to empty my mind, piling up bodies as I tread. What was I looking for? Where am I going? Those things no longer mattered. I didn't have the breadth of mind to think. Before I know it, in front of me was no longer the city streets. A dark chasm, sinking deep into the earth, filled with more corpses than the light can reach. The further down it goes, the blurrier it gets, until all that meet the eyes is a void. My limbs were frozen still, unable to look away as it whispered alluring promises in my head. No anger, no past, no future. A single path to the end. I dread the day I find the courage to take that final step into oblivion. And yet, that day couldn't come soon enough. Number. Ugh. Looks like it found a live one. Do you know how annoying it is to capture Sweeper? You're in my way. Surround this fool. Oh. Alrighty, we are against a bunch of people. So let's see, we're up against Axe Gang Executive. Blunt stagger damage +1, slash damage +2. This character revives at the end of the scene. Double loosen up. Double basic attack. Double standoff. Double cut in. And crush. Axe Gang Grunt. Pretty much largely the same. Kurakumo Henchman. All about slash, triple rules of the back streets, triple cleanup, double sharpened blade, and silent mist. Night Owls. Offensive dice power +1 against targets with less than 10% HP, pierce dice power +2, and thumb Soto Capo. Pretty much all about. Oh, if this character dies, disable reinforcement. Ooh. Now, as for us, we are a grade 1 fixer. We have deflector shield, smoke, reduces incoming damage instead of amplifying it. Ooh, we have a character who does that. 3% per stack, overclock, smoke. Wait, what? Overclock, smoke reduces incoming damage by 5% per stack instead. Destroy Puffy Broom at the end of the scene. Orlando, yep. A grade 1 fixer. Draw 1 additional page at the start of the act. All dice on every third combat page used gain +1 power and recover +1 light on use. Damaged kinetic engine. Gain access to overclock shield. At the start of the scene, gain smoke for every 8 damage done last scene, up to 3. Rogue fixer. At the start of each scene, gain 1 speed die, restore 2 light, and draw 1 page if no other allies are present. Right. Okay. And then gear revving. If the character has smoke, reduce stagger damage taken by attacks by smoke times 3%. Overclock. Destroy Sooty Thwack. Right. Fading Hate. Gain 25% max HP. Recover 2 HP upon winning a clash. Recover 2 stagger resist on clash loss. Stimulating Fumes. Once per scene, if the character has smoke, respond to a one-sided attack with a block die. Not played. Yeah. Okay. Dense Smoke. Gain 2 smoke, restore 1 light, run through. Draw 1 page, on hit, inflict 1 bleed next scene per 2 stacks of smoke on self. Catch a breath. Gain 2 smoke, restore 2 light, on hit, recover 5 stagger resist. By the way, I hit my mouse, that's why I randomly went that way. Smoke Screen. On use, if target has 9 plus smoke, all dice on this page gain plus 2 power. On hit, if smoke is at 5 or higher, inflict 1 disarm, next scene, every 5 smoke on self. Vertical Slash. On use, draw 1 page. If singleton, restore 2 light as well, which he always is. 6 to 13, gain 1 strength, next scene. Dual Slash. On use, draw 1 page. On hit, gain 1 strength, up to twice. Spear. Start of clash, reduce power of all targets' dice by 2. If the attack hit at least once, draw 1 page. Mirage Slash. On use, gain 2 smoke, restore 1 light, 7 to 10, and then on hit, if smoke is at 7 or higher, inflict 1 feeble and 1 paralysis next scene for every 5 smoke of self. And then also do it again. And finally, Durandal. Amplify Overhead. Combat start, offensive dice deal +1 damage for the scene, and on clash win, destroy the opponent's next die. By the way, sorry if you hear my fan. It is still ridiculously hot, and my fan is starting to go out, so it's making kind of like a whirring noise. Hopefully it's not too noticeable, but, you know, I've been trying to sort of mess with it to see if I can get it to stop doing that noise, and unfortunately I cannot. So with that being said, let's begin. So it's currently a 5-on-1, so it's already a fair fight. The Soto Capo is the one that we really need to deal with. So I'm gonna do run through, then I'm gonna actually Mirage Slash would be a really good choice, and then we can Dense Smoke, and our counter dice should be enough to keep us relatively safe. Alright, never mind. It's immediately gonna roll zeros. That's alright. We'll work with it. Okay, not a perfect turn for us. Not by any means. Let's see. So, we still need to get the Soto Capo dealt with. So this is basically turning out to be a puzzle. So, we're singleton. So I'm going to go for Dual Slash right here. You're not hitting me too hard, so I'm just going to ignore you for the moment. And that will allow me... We could do Catch a Breath. Then... Let's go for Spear so that we can reduce damage dealt to us. Okay, so far looking a little bit scary. We're taking significantly more damage than I would like. And then, what is this? Draw 1 page, gain 4 smoke, inflict self with 2 fragile and 1 paralysis the scene after. Next scene, deal 5% more damage. Right. And then we have Durandal Odissio. It can be used after using all 8 combat pages of the white noise. On kill, gain 1 strength for the rest of the act. All 8? Question mark? So, this one doesn't count? Or do we only have to play 8? Let's see. We need something... Ooh, that's gonna hurt so bad. Okay, well, we're gonna have to get rid of that. We can do run through here to counter the bleed that's coming towards us. And then we go Vertical Slash to try and protect ourselves a little bit more. Okay, we did recover a tiny bit of health. Vertical slash is doing a little bit of good for us. Okay. Run through, doing really good damage. We get a stagger, very nice. That's gonna give us a lot of breathing room. Now, we can potentially go for Durandal Odisseo. And you know what? I'm actually gonna do it to get a kill so we gain a permanent strength. Then, let's see. We do have 9+ smoke, so this is gonna be empowered. So let's try it right here. You're going for that. I'm gonna go for dual slash to try and counter you. And then... do we have anything that heals us a good amount? Not really. Okay. Let's go for run through right here. Just to try and get him a little bit closer to being staggered. A nice quick one. Okay, so it does reset, but we are still at 1, so it's not over just yet. What can we dodge relatively easily? This guy. Okay, let's go for dense smoke right here. Then we can stagger you with catch breath. I'm gonna go dual slash, because it's basically guaranteed that we get that strength. Then let's go vertical slash. And then... so we do have 7 smoke. Yeah. Let's do it. Kind of surprised we lost those, honestly. Seemed like it should have been a pretty sizable victory, but I guess not. Okay. So let's see. Let's do... can't use Odisseo just yet. What are you using? I actually really want to get the stagger on you. This will also allow us to do a lot more damage, so let's go smoke screen right here. That pretty much guarantees us a stagger. Let's go for spear. Let's do run through to get a kill on you, and then dual slash just to get big damage and some more strength next scene. I mean, so far so good. So now, wait a minute, we can use Odisseo. And that should be a kill. Then, let's go Mirage Slash. Catch a breath. And then we'll use Dense Smoke. And now, we finish off the one who was all scared and alone. Who is this man? What are you doing? Stop him! I'm wasting time. Not again. Ugh. Where am I? What's with all this smoke? Wooden structures, ornate designs. Where in the world am I? I'll only say this once. I despise verbose and roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point and just answer my questions. Where did you come from? How did you enter this place? And for what purpose? Look, miss, I don't know how I got here, but apologies for intruding. I just want to leave, so if you could please point me to the eggs. Ah! What was that for? I warned you when you crossed the line. Let me ask you again one more time. Invisible attack. Bypass shield. Where did you come from? How did you enter? I need to stem the bleeding. You know, just like a scream. Come on! You know how expensive these limbs are? I'll be taking this. Hey! Don't touch that! Now, where did you come from? How did you enter? This is not how I expected to go out. Are you even listening? I'll take your legs next if you interrupt me again. Like I give a... I'm not done asking yet. Huh. Seems like he fainted. Wake up. Ooh. Ooh. I like that hair. Also, I see what's occurring here, though. My arms. Wait. They're all intact again. I do apologize for taking your limbs. Your sudden intrusion into this place startled me. I reattached them and healed you of your injuries. I'm quite generous, as you can see. Right. Is there any particular reason you kept me alive? I had a few thoughts while you were knocked out. And my conclusion, you will help me out. Say what now? From now on, I will collect books about the city in search of the one absolute book. And after seeing your performance, you seem capable of helping me. Just my luck. Do I get to leave if you get those books you wanted? Indeed. Once I achieve my goal, you are free to go. And I guess we have a deal. Roland, grade 1 fixer. Hopefully our partnership is a short one. How did you enter this place? It took me quite a bit of effort designing this library to ensure that no uninvited guest could enter, you see. So your appearance here is a concern of mine. Dang if I know. Last thing I remember is passing out in the street. It'd be stupid of me to come to this death trap injured and defenseless. It would be idiotic indeed. Besides that, let me introduce myself properly. My name is Angela. I am the head librarian and director of this library. From now on, you will be assisting me in various ways. Angela. That's a good name. By the way, can I have my sword back? No. Yeah, I think I see what's happening here. The distant sounds of a piano. The smell of blood and gore. A whirlwind of thoughts and emotions swept through me. Everything we could have been. The days we could have spent together. The joy we could have experienced. The world we could have seen, the life we could have lived. Was this simple happiness not meant to be ours? That day, my world shattered again. What could have been? Wake up. Huh? Sorry about that. I dozed off for a bit. What are we doing here again? Sometime later. So, you'll eventually get to the freedom and vengeance you want if we keep following wherever this red invitation leads us to? It will guide me to the book that will let me achieve such things, to be exact. How do these invitations work, exactly? Does it have any limit on who it can invite? With my current knowledge of its functions, it can invite anyone, as long as you list up the correct book to entice the guest. Anyone, huh? Roland. Yeah? What? What, was she holding a gun? What was that reaction about? If your estimation is correct, we'll have to thoroughly prepare ourselves for guests from major syndicates and even wings from now on, right? That's not something I want to think about right now. What are you mumbling about to yourself now? It's been a long while since anyone called me by my name. A few unpleasant memories resurfaced, that's all. Why don't you tell me about these unpleasant memories? Do I get something if I tell you? I won't have to turn you into a book, and you get more break time. Deal. Life was pretty boring without anything even worth remembering, so I used to work my off to fill the time. I looked very different from myself now. I wasn't a bad fit for fixer work, coming from a rough background and all. Participated in some tough battles. And none of it was noteworthy, but one day I met a so-called soulmate. Nearly gave a concussion when we first met. She's a strange person. She spoke with an uneasy amount of politeness that doesn't reflect her actions. We didn't get along at first, but I get a bunch of opportunities to see her, since we were in the same office. My wife was a pretty highly graded fixer, by the way. She was dependable. She was such a tough woman. When I looked at her back, I felt the comfort of finding a place to belong to, something I couldn't feel even when I bought my house. But a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and I was that weakness. While we were dealing with the star of the city, she was injured, protecting me. I thought I was gonna lose her. I thought she was gonna die because of me. Something changed in me that day. A realization, maybe. I've changed since then. I fought tooth and nail to reach the point where I felt like I could stand alongside her. Countless ups and downs later, we tied the knot. That's intriguing. Marriage is this inefficient practice among humans where... I know what marriage is. Anyway, I might be dragging on too long. Both of us had piled up a hefty amount of money from working like dogs, so we decided to quit being fixers for a while and spend some peaceful time together. Happy is the only word to describe how I felt, really. All we had to worry about was what to have for lunch, where to take a stroll in the evening, what to name our child and stuff. Then one day I got an urgent call from a friend, asking me to do a request far away from home. A huge incident occurred while I was away. The entire district became a battlefield, and she was caught in the crossfire. I never found her body. The only thing left were a couple of broken weapons and a blood splatter. I cried for a long while, cursing this world and the city. I took out my anger on others. I didn't care who I was fighting, I just wanted something to sink my teeth into. And that's probably how I arrived here. Bloody and beaten. Alright, that's the end of my story. That kind of stuff can happen to anyone in the city. I'm just lucky enough to survive of my own self-destructive anger.
And you could endure losing everything.
I'll settle it on my own terms, once I get out of here.
I see. I'll leave you with sorting the rest of the books. And apologies for making you recall such unpleasant memories.
A while later.
Oh god, how did I make these people talk? Oh. I don't remember at all. For some characters, I'll remember roughly the voice I used. Bro, I do not remember his at all. You know what? I'll just... I'll default. Oh, you know what? They're not talking yet. We good. We good. Ah, you're not getting away with your sluggish feet, don't you see? Unless a lifeline were to come down from the heavens, that is. No. Was she always so small? Goodness gracious, she is short.
The way, this is...
What's that? An invitation?
From the library or whatever? Heard that the Hana designated it as an urban plague now. Oh, a lifeline did come down from the heavens. Wouldn't you mind handing it to me, friends?
Louis, you do it.
Hear the invitation. May we leave, sir?
You may, friends. Sad to see you go so soon. Now, the real show is only beginning. Wouldn't you agree? That was unexpected. I didn't anticipate.
What?
Calm yourself. You just dented my table.
Calm? Do you not understand the situation we're in right now? A color fixer just got invited. We barely qualify as an urban plague. Nothing we have can stand up against him.
And he has yet to arrive. So put aside your shock and clear your head. With our current capability, what is the approximate chance of victory?
Right. He's not here yet. Not likely we could ever land a hit if we tried. Give me back my sword.
How much would it improve our odds?
Above 0, which is enough.
You seem pretty worried. Is it impossible to win against a color fixer?
Angela, you have no idea what you're getting us into.
Greetings, dear guest. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
Angelica?
My name is Angela, dear guest.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's no way something as hideous as you could be her. May you find your book in this place. Oh, we get to bring other people. I'm only gonna bring Book Hunter. Is that a bad idea? Maybe we should bring more than that? We'll just bring these two. It'll be fine. Argalia, shimmering. Oh. At 50% HP. Dot, dot, dot. Blue Reverberation takes no damage from ranged combat pages. Momentum Shifter. Choose the speed dice with the lowest value. The speed dice of the dice becomes 4. If the character's speed is equal to 4 or equal to the target speed, all dice gain +1 power. All non-patron librarians with an Urban Nightmare or above key page lose 2 power and deal 50% less damage and stagger damage. Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure she'll be nerfed, but that should be fine. Probably. I would bring Carmen, but I think even with -2 power, she would still be really strong. Well, you know what? We'll try with this. We'll try with this. We'll see how it goes. The stage isn't finished being set yet, but a little bit of a teaser of the performance to come wouldn't hurt. Prepare yourself. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Okay, so clearly you do not like our little book hunter here, huh? Alright, let's get our passives back up and going. By the way, did anything change? Not that I... Oh, once per scene, copy all dices from a random page in the hand whose cost is equal or less than 3 to respond to a one-sided attack, huh? Right. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. We're not going to be able to counter this, and you're only using Scout. So, I'm going to go for Knowledge Acquisition. Then we're going to do the Power of Knowing. I'm going to go... hang on. We need to get some smoke. Let's do Catch a Breath, and then we will... Dense Smoke. Okay, well that minus power is definitely hurting us a little bit. Okay. So we only need to get him to 50% health, I believe. Target's dice power cannot be influenced by any effects. That buffs us. That's a good thing for us. I don't know if you knew that, but, I'm certainly going to be taking advantage of it. Let's go ahead and go for a spear, and then we... Let's see. If smoke is at 7... Well, we don't have any ways to gain smoke, so maybe we just hold? Oh, that feels pretty bad. Yeah, let's just hold. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have... maybe I should have swapped back to the regular floor. Well, you know what? We'll I don't know. We'll do dash. Well, yeah. It'll be fine. Knowledge She. If speed is at 4 or higher. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. So let's counter this one. Then let's do some knowledge. Now we're not affected by power, so technically, yeah. So technically we're gonna be buffed this turn, I believe. And then knowledge acquisition right here. Oh man, there's really no good targets. You know what? Just knowledge acquisition right here. We will counter this with Durandal. Yeah, Durandal Amplify Overhead. Actually, you know what? Let's go for Vertical Slash. Then we'll go for a Dual Slash, and that should be fine. Okay, we're almost staggered. Getting close. Knowledge. Oh, apparently we are still affected by dice effects, by the way. Ow. Okay, certainly struggling as far as damage goes. We're really not doing damage at all. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna restart. Hang on. Wait. All right, let's try this one again. Also, we brought Carmen because if she's gonna be nerfed, then she's probably gonna be fine. However, when we use wheels, it's still gonna work just fine. Okay, Mirage Slash. We do decent amount of damage this time, unlike what we were previously doing. Run through does not work at all. Memories of a Star gets us a little bit of value. We're still a little bit buffed, so let's go Sword of Frost on Roland. Okay. Now, let's go for... Yeah, why not? Let's go for Durandal. Yeah. And then we'll go Crystal Ulterior just to try and get through some of those counter dice. We're real nerfed this turn, so we're just going to go for Power of Knowing. Let's go Vertical Slash to try and beat that, though our chances are not great. Though it is going to be the third one. Actually. This will be the third one. And then we'll just Dent Smoke. Okay, Durandal working out for us. Crystal Ulterior Motion, not quite working out. We do win that clash. Okay, we take a bit of damage. That was expected. Yeah, we're trying. We're really not doing much in the way of damage, though. Man, the rolls... Not good. Real not good. Alright, let's just go for Knowledge Acquisition then. Ooh, 1 cost Durandal. Go for it. And then we're gonna hold off because, holy moly, those are expensive. Then... fine. Ulterior Logic, it's not gonna do any damage. That's fine. And then we could go for Degraded. Yeah. Well, not only is it not going to do any damage, it's also not going to win any clashes. We are going to restore a little bit of health. Durandal doing 11 damage. Remember, we only have to get him to half health, and we're struggling to even get him to a quarter. Knowledge Acquisition doing a little bit of good. We're going to do... Can we stagger him? You know what? Let's go for Performance. I have a sneaking suspicion Performance is going to be really good. Knowledge of the Thumb. Holy! Okay, let's go Power of Knowing. And then let's go for the Thumb. Yeah, that's a tall order. I'll just go Smoke Screen, I guess. And then we'll go for Spear, just to try and win some clashes. Crystal Ulterior. Then we'll go Degraded, and we go Ranga, just to get our stats moving. Okay, now that his extremely good mass individual is done. Okay, we're not getting much damage through. Ugh. Trails of Blue just about leaves us staggered. We use Spear to try and get through some of his counter dice. Unfortunately, it does not work at all. Okay. We're going to do musical notes. And then Beautiful Tune. You know, this is shaping up really nicely, the fact that he has musical notes. We're going to go for Durandal on the only move that we can. Let's go We can't do a whole lot, can we? I guess let's go for dual slash. Knowledge overflow right here, though it's gonna get us staggered. Not great. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Knowledge overflow, right? We're gonna use that as much as we can. Memories of a star, right? Good, good, good. Now, here's where we get tricky. We're gonna use wheels, right? Pretty sure you saw that one coming. So let's go degraded. Then we go old boys. Then we go wheels. Actually, I really need this to be a counter. Let's do that, and then let's go old boys instead. And then we should get rid of some counter dice. We'll see what actually happens, but that's the plan. Okay, well, we did get rid of 3, technically. Okay, we're both staggered. Unfortunate. Durndal doing a good 18 damage. Dual slash. We get 1 whole strength to be used. This isn't going too well. Could go for Beautiful Tune. I actually think it's a little bit too early. But at the same time... You know, well, oh, it's not ranged, actually. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Actually, I don't want to use it on the one that's going to disable our power. Then we will go for a vertical slash. And, yeah, there you go. Okay, Roland is staggered. What if we just go Fervent Beats? Like, I don't know how much of this fight we technically have left to go. I'm really tempted to go Fervent Beats. I'm really thinking about it. You know what? Let's go Fervent Beats on Book Hunter. Then Wrist Cutter could be really good. You know what? Yeah, why not? Okay, so Roland is staggered. So, we could manifest Ego. I'm not going to. Instead, we're going for Furioso! And then because we don't have much else to give, we're going for Overcharged Serum W. And then we'll, yeah, we'll just call that there. Now, let's go for... We have 4 strength. But we're nullified. Oh... Alright, I guess we're just holding. Alright. Fair enough. Okay, now we're gonna go... Oh, you're going for... Okay, so you're dead. Unfortunately. Actually, we can open up with Wrist Cutter. Remove the strength that he does have. Let's do that. Then... We're not really gonna be able to block this, so let's just go for Crystal Ulterior. I'm gonna go for Degraded. Ranga. And Durndal. Then we're going to Mirage just to try and counter it. Let's do Dense Smoke and Catch Breath. Oh, 0 damage being done. It would be a shame to end our performance early, so let's step it up a notch. What have you done? You now have resonance and Nuovo fabric. Oh, you're doing resonance stuff. Oh, goody. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. Actually? We're so dead? Well, no, hang on. We're not dead. It's just not looking good. Okay, you know what? Let's... Dual slash? And then we hold. Alright, Carmen is buffed up for this turn specifically. So, what we're gonna do is we are... Actually, you know what? Oh, we can't go for... Oh, we don't have enough light. Oof. Okay. Let's go vertical slash, because that'll give us a little bit of healing. Let's run through... I mean... Durandal? Yeah, and then as far as you don't have too much left to give. Let's go Reap. Then let's go for Ulterior Logic. And that's pretty much all you can do. Ow. Oh, we get staggered, unfortunately. I think that's gonna be the fight. I think that's the fight. Which sucks, because we just managed to get emotion level 5, too. We would have dished out so much damage. No! Okay, time for it to be a shame if the performance ends early. So let's see. Hang on. I'm gonna do musical notes. Then, reroll. Beautiful tune. Alright. We're getting ourselves ready for the true theme. So let's see. Knowledge, Angels of Ruina. Wow. Okay. Let's do... Memories of a Star has somewhat of a chance to work. Okay, Durandal Amplify has a good chance to work. Remorseful Grief wins 300,000% of the time. Let's go Restrain. He does still have some counter dice to worry about. Okay, so let's do Run Through. And then Dual Slash. And then Spear. So these will all do damage. Okay, and then ideally he doesn't have anything left to give. So let's give this a try. Okay, well we got staggered, so we're not using the Angels of Ruina page. Okay, we could still make this work. So, what I'm going to do, Energizing Shower. Okay, everyone has reduced costs. Sally should be able to get rid of that, no problem. Everything else is going to be one-sided, so let's go for everything that's going to buff one-sided. Let's see. Let's try and protect her as much as we can. Let's go for Mirage Slash. Then... Oh. Let's just go Vertical Slash so that he does not win that clash. Smoke Screen should work relatively nicely. And then we can catch a breath. Oh! And at 100 health, he flees. And also we get Interdimensional Gem.
What are you planning? Just standing there.
You're still too fragile. How pitiful. Let's meet again after you've prepared yourselves more thoroughly.
What? I don't know what you're planning, but you are not leaving this place.
Oh, Roland, you really should know your limit.
What? Argalia! Well, that wasn't a satisfying conclusion.
The important part is we survived this encounter.
Right. Could my sword be repaired?
All the pierces have been sent to Yesod. It will take a while to figure out how it works. And did it explode? Was that the blue reverberations doing?
My sword can absorb impacts and store the kinetic energy, but the venting mechanism wasn't repaired, so the blade gave out and shattered.
You really seem to care for that weapon. Even more than your own limbs. Why is that?
It's a gift from my wife. A one-of-a-kind weapon made by a prestigious workshop.
I see. Then it is vital to have it fixed as quickly as possible.
Besides that, the Blue Reverberation is planning something. We should be more prepared next time.
Let's hope we don't run into someone that powerful again so early.
Sometime after being designated as an urban nightmare.
By the way, full transparency, it's been like 2 hours since that last segment because there was a brownout because it's so hot. Everyone is using their AC, so, yeah, computer sort of couldn't survive without power, so I'm back. So if the voice isn't perfect, we can blame that, right? It's definitely not my fault. No, it couldn't be my fault in the fact that I'm making up voices on the fly. No, no, no. Alright, here we go.
Real nasty. But hey, that role you were forced to play did wrap up somehow. You can think about what to do next now, right?
Are you telling me to just forget about the past and move on? I can never forget. Keeping my eyes closed.
Hey, don't get mad at me because you jumped to conclusions. I'm just suggesting you think about your next move. It's gonna serve as another path to walk on after you achieve your revenge. Vengeance might seem never-ending, but you'll eventually face a dead end. There, you have the choice of continuing to claw at the wall, looking for a way forward, or leave it behind and live your life. Knowing that you have other options will make that choice easier to decide.
I didn't think you'd care that much for me.
It's ultimately for myself, really.
What about you? What are your plans after the library?
I guess there's no harm in telling you. Revenge against those who killed my wife.
You mean those that caused the incident in your district?
Unfortunately, no. That was already dead. Things were never as clear as it seemed. There was one detail that didn't make sense. That day, when I heard of what happened, I rushed home as fast as possible.
The relief I felt when I saw the house was still intact was indescribable. But that was crushed to pieces once I realized it was empty. She left.
She left the safety of the house?
It didn't make any dang sense to me either. Something didn't feel right. So I searched for an answer, and found one. I received a voice recording from an informant. A higher-up contacted my wife that day. Instead of waiting for reinforcements, they sent an unprepared group into battle along with my wife. They sent her to her death.
You were a Hana fixer?
One of their cannon fodder, in fact. If there was an unknown danger, I would be the first to go investigate. I trusted them enough to put my life in their hands. And when I wasn't around to be thrown at the problem, they threatened my wife instead. And when I confronted them, there were already people ready to dispose of me.
I understand what it feels like to be discarded by the wayside. What did you do?
I nearly died, but I got away. There wasn't much a single fixer could do against an entire association.
Maybe I could help you in some way, to give you a fighting chance.
If you're thinking of inviting them here, I'm putting that part on hold until the library grows bigger.
Sure. As much as I exploit you, you're free to make use of me. Our interests are aligned, after all. That's a dangerous sentence. Ooh, you should not say that. Do you know, there's a rule here in the back streets, and lady, you're passing it. We call it the 34th rule of the streets. Oh, jeez. Oh, well.
Dragging myself with each steps, I returned home. Another dead end. Another lead to nowhere. I lost count of my failures. I didn't want to face it. Exhausted, I lie on the sofa and stare at the ceiling. There was a time when I was excited for morning to come, when my actions had meaning and purpose.
You know what? It's being too noisy.
I'll just have to endure the heat for a few minutes just so the audio's not
Absolutely horrendous with that. So let's hope it's a quick recording session, shall we? Or I'll just take a break, whatever.
But now even the blood on my hands started losing color. Another body on top of the pile. What difference does it make? Every waking moment, filled only with hate and regret, questioning why I'm still moving forward. Every night, I fall asleep without any hope. A hollow and pathetic existence. What could have been? I don't remember how Angelica talked, even though we just did her like the other episode.
Is something bothering you, Roland?
No? What makes you think that?
I can see it in your eyes. They're flickering.
Oh, I hate these things sometimes. I couldn't get the nest migration permit. They changed their words out of nowhere. So I did some talking with Oliver to see if we could get some good words in for a permit.
So that's why you've been taking on more requests than normal. You could have told me.
I couldn't let you risk being a fixer again.
I'm not gonna do something that rash out of the blue, but we could have discussed it together at least.
Good point.
You don't have to worry about every little thing. All I need is for you to return home safely. Can you promise me that?
All right, fine, I promise.
Then why didn't you come back?
Huh? I waited for you, and you didn't come back. The music got closer, so I ran. I couldn't outrun it. It was all your fault. It was all your fault. It was all your fault. Dang it all. What am I even doing? I'm tired, Angelica. I'm tired of everything. I don't remember how Purple Tear talked. I have no idea, bro. The episode of Shadow tries to do a voice that he did previously, but now he can't remember because it's been multiple months before he's voiced that character. Are you there, child with the hollow heart? Hope you got a good night's sleep, because I have something very important to show you. What? What is this recording? This should be the place. You can come out now, Roland. I need you to listen and explain what this recording is. This is preposterous. I'm not risking going out there while neither of us know what that thing is capable of. That's why there's a team being gathered. We need information for a counterattack. Your glove should help hide the other fixers from the notes while they scout. You have to understand, this decision is from the higher-ups. You know what happens to fixers that don't follow orders. This isn't something that they would overlook. Something will be done. If not to you, then your husband. After this is done, I don't want to hear a single thing from any of you ever again. I know. Did you know this exchange happened? Yes. For how long? How long have you been keeping this from me? I was informed a few days after the incident. So you chose their side and left me to rot? I really wish there was another choice. A choice that didn't end in more bloodshed. Detain him by any means. Do not hesitate to use excessive force. This will be my only warning. Stay out of my way. Sometime later. Have you managed to contact Oliver? No answer from Oliver. I've already dispatched a search team. Emergency ground floor is under attack. Report! Status report! What is happening on the ground floor? Emergency floor 3 is under attack. Brace for impact! Mirne! 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 Just like echoing. My ears are ringing. Are you okay? Oh, my vision is stained red. I can't breathe well. Ooh, little gas mask on. I like it. Oliver, evacuate the injured. I'll leave the rest to you. Try your best to leave him alive. Vision too blinded by rage to even utter a word. You're not making this easy. The white noise. And we're up against the Vermilion Cross. I also noticed that one of our things changed. So, what do we got? Vermilion Cross. Upon inflicting burn with a combat page, gain 1 stack of heat, up to a total of 9. Oh boy. Lose 1 stack at the end of a turn, and upon losing a clash against a defensive die. At the start of the act, draw 2 pages. Crossguard. Gain a counter die, block 5 to 9 at combat start. Purifying Flame. Combat start, purge all bleed, paralysis, feeble disarm, bind or fragile, and inflict 4 burn to self for every stacks removed. Whenever the emotion level rises, inflict burn to all enemies equal to half of the burn on self. At emotion level 5, inflict burn to all enemies equal to 1/3 of the burn on self every scene. Fire of Determination. If the character has 15 or more burn or HP drop below 50% at the start of the scene, gain Ominous Inferno. And Calm Mind. At emotion level 3 or above, recover 1 light and draw 1 page at the start of each scene. Double the effect when at emotion level 5 and when HP is below 15%. And we know a lot of these pages already. Double Crux Simplex. On use, draw 1 page. On hit, inflict 1 burn up to twice. On use, restore 3 light. And inflict 1 burn up to twice. And inflict 2 burn. Shockwave. You know it. You love it. It's in basically all of my decks. On use, restore 3 light. Draw 1 page. And on hit, inflict 3 burn to each other. Alright, that part's a little different. Heated weapons take 10 less damage from burn for this scene. On use, if user has burn, recover 4 HP and gain 2 protection next scene. On hit, inflict 3 burn to each other, and on hit, inflict 2 burn. When inflicting burn using combat pages this scene, inflict 1 additional stack. On hit, inflict 2 burn. On hit, inflict 3 burn to each other. Obstruct. Start of clash. If speed is higher than the target's, all dice on the opponent's page lose 2 power. On use, restore 3 light and draw 1 page. And of course, his special page, Rampage's Strike. For each stack of heat, all dice on this page gain +1 power, max of 5. If this page hits an enemy, use it again on another random enemy. Once per page, does not retarget already hit enemies. And on clash win, destroy the opponent's next die. And then we got a bunch of Hana fixers, real boring. They all have Kizuna for some reason. And as for us, let's see. Always start with Resonating Blade in hand. The White Noise. Gain 1 max light. Every 3rd combat page with 3 or less cost used gain effect. Ugh. English hard. Read hard. Look, I play Library of Ruina. Reading hard. Copy the first dice and add it to the front of the queue. That die gain +2 power, deal 50% less damage and stagger damage, and inflict 4 nanite mist on hit or clash win. Durandal the Mistweaver. Gain amplify level 0 on scene start. Gain 1 level at the end of the scene. 1 scene cooldown. Unaffected by nanite mist effect, and take 2% less damage for each stack of nanite mist. Okay, so it's like smoke plus, right? That seems to be what I'm getting. Presence Concealing Mask. Gain access to Army of 1 and Prototype Trigrams. Oh. 100-Man Slayer. Okay. Rogue Fixer. Yep. Unrelenting Hate. Spawn 4 White Construct at the start of the act. Gain 50% max HP on... wait. Okay, yeah, I'm misreading that. Oh my god. I was gonna say, what? Every time we hit, we gain 50% max HP? No, that's not what it is. Gain 50% max HP, period. On hit, recover 2 HP and 2 stagger resist on clash lose. Okay. I see. Just a little bit of typos there made me think, wow, every time we get hit, we get 50% more HP? Whoa!
Isn't that the white noise? Isn't he one of us?
So, Nanite Mist. Deal 1 less damage for every 5 stacks of Nanite Mist. When hit, 50% chance to inflict 1 to 2 Nanite Mist to attacker. Can stack up to 25. Whoa. Order Inert. Nanite Order Inert. Change Nanite Mist to inert form. Deal 1 less damage. And Prototype Hana Trigram. Activate upon using a Prototype Okay. Now how about these? Nanite Construct. At the start of the scene, consume 3 Nanite Mist. Take 15 damage if there is no Nanite Mist. Deal 2% less damage and stagger damage for each stack. And also naturally deal 50% less. Gain 10 offensive dice of every 3rd combat page. Gain the effect, gain 1 to 2 Nanite Mist. On scene, 20% chance to gain utility page in the ego section. If you took no damage last turn, spend 3 Nanite Mist to recover 20% of max HP, and White Noise recovers 5%. Bro, are we the boss battle? This is really feeling like we're the boss battle. Also, Resonating Blade. Mass individuals, single use. On use, raise amplify level by 1 and recover 2 light. Exhausted on use and returns to hand after 3 scenes. If the attack hits at least once, draw 1 page. And of course, Zelkova Workshop, pretty much as we know it, but on hit, deal 2 damage to target up to twice. Now,
Durandal under Diorto.
I don't know. Amplify. Seal a target speed dice next scene and the scene after and deal damage to all character equal to halve this dice roll on hit. So we hit the ground so hard they all take damage. That sounds sick. Unused dice on the page lose 10 powers if not amplify. Right. Okay. And then we have
Durandal Odissio.
reduce requirement to 6 and cost to 3. On kill or stagger, gain 1 stack of Heartless and reuse this page on the character with the least stagger resist or HP. Deal more damage and stagger resist equal to target's missing HP and missing stagger resist. Okay. Army of 1. Only usable when there are less than 4 allies. Spend 5 Nanite Mist to spawn an ally next scene. The true solo character? Nanite Order. On play, cycle between 4 Nanite Order, and of course, Prototype Trigrams. Okay, well, let's try that. So, we're on Prototype Gion. Deal +1 damage with attacks for each status on the target. Right. Okay. Hang on. Deal 1 to 5 damage to opponent upon taking damage, and chance to gain 1 protection in the scene. That sounds so good! That sounds amazing! Hang on, I want to see what the rest do, though. Recover 6 stagger resist on combat start and get 30% chance upon taking damage. Gain 1 stagger protection. Okay. Sweet. Cool. Do it again. What's 4? Recover 4 HP on combat start and recover 1 more HP for every 10% missing HP. Whoa, that sounds crazy good! Okay, so we're gonna do Gion. So we're inert right now for our nanites. Nanite Order Deconstruct. After dice roll, 30% chance to take damage equal to 1/5 stack of Nanite Mist and gain 1 to 5 stack. At the end of the scene, spend 2 to inflict 3 to a random character. Okay. Let's do it again. Reduce damage dealt and taken by 1% per stack. At the end of the scene, 50% chance to inflict 1 bind for every stack of Nanite Mist. Okay. Let's see. 4% on use, 4% per stack of Nanite Mist to purge a stack of status. At the end of the scene, purge all negative and positive status, lose 5 upon activating. And the last one, detonate. Detonate, excuse me. On damage, 5% per stack to spend all stack to take damage and stagger damage equal to the amount spent at the end of the scene. Lose all stack at the end of the scene if it fails. Right. I mean, there's a part of me that likes inert, but I'm probably gonna do deconstruct because it's just gonna spread a lot. Okay, well, now that we're done with setting ourselves up, how about we go for Resonating Blade, which will hit literally everyone. Then, he's going for Blast Wave. Exhausted on use and returns to hand after 3 scenes. Recover HP equal to 1/3 the amount of burn on self. Minimum and maximum roll values of dice on this page increase with the amount target with burn. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm feeling you. I'm understanding. I gotcha. Okay. Now, what the heck do you guys do? Utility sacrifice, rather. Inflict 5 nanite mist to all character. White noise, recover 10. Ooh. Also, gain 1 power. Deal 10% more damage for every 5 stacks on self. And die. Right. Gain +1 power. Oh, so you guys... I see. So, okay, so you guys are all gonna basically bounce off each other. Okay, I gotcha. There's a lot to take in. Okay. So, let's do Breaking Fume. Then we go Fade Away. Then over here, let's do it again, Breaking Fume. And then we can do another Fade Away. Then, honestly, probably should just do it again. Let's do Breaking Fume. We're not going to be able to stop anyone, so we'll just go for Fade Away anyway. This is going to be a good turn. This is going to be a, like, ridiculously good turn. Breaking Fume. And, you guessed it, Fade Away. Begin! Okay, we hit most of them. Alright, Breaking Fume, not doing as much as we would have liked. Fade Away, working out nicely for us. Ooh, max roll being done to us. Breaking Fume, we are trying to get some damage in there wherever possible. We are about to lose one of our clones, though, which is a bit of a problem. Fade Away, working nicely for us. Breaking Fume, we're getting a ton of damage in there. Also, we do have to be careful in what order we're going to kill people, because they do have the She effect, so they're all going to be gaining extra power. Okay, so we lost one of our dudes. We're at Amplify level 2. Require using a 0 cost, 1 cost, and 2 cost to increase level. Okay, so we need 0, 1, and 2. Oh, what is this? Frenetico. Deal 5% more damage and stagger damage. Oh. Do we even have enough light for this? Oh, yeah, we do. So hang on. What do we need to do? One more time? 0, 1, and 2. Okay. So, let's do 0. Let's do 1. And then 2. Okay. Now, how do we spawn in another guy? Okay, no, it's only usable when we've lost them all. Okay, I gotcha. So, in that case, what if we all use Focus Assault? Because we're all gonna gain a lot of power. So, let's just go ham. Focus Assault. Boom. Let's see. Anything else that's gonna work out nicely for us? We could do Light Attack. Defensive die. Yeah. Let's get some defensive dice power in there. Alright, go. Okay, big damage being done. Okay, every little bit counts. We're not doing a whole lot of damage, but we are making it so that they're not doing much damage either. So I'll take that. Vertical slash. Okay, big value. Prosenmuna! Whatever. Light attack. Okay. So let's change our game plan. So gone. Deal 1 to 5 damage, spawn taking damage. Yes. Okay. Good. Now, nanite order, which is where's it at? There's so many things. This one. Ah, here it is. Okay. Barrier form, reduce damage dealt and taken. No, we don't want that. Hang on. So, nanite order again. Purge. 4%. No, we don't want that one either. Hang on. Lose all stacks? No. Because then we're gonna lose our guys. I mean, none of these are great. Chance to inflict nanite mist. I mean, they all have a lot of nanite mist, so I guess we don't necessarily want this one either, do we? Okay, yeah, let's just do deconstruct then. Also, what do we need to use this? Oh, technically nothing now. What do we need to power up? Use a 0, 1, 2, and 3 in that order. Okay. We don't have enough dice for that, so that's not happening. Really gotta kill his buddies. Does he have she? No. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. For every emotion level, I'm gonna hold on to that. Let's do big AoE damage. Then I'm gonna go for catch breath. Honestly, might work. And then dual slash so that we gain some strength. Then we're gonna go for just omega focus assault. Yeah, let's do some damage. Let's do focus assault right here. We don't have another one, unfortunately, so let's just go light attack. No. Okay, actually, maybe yes. Then, focus assault. You cannot stop us. Do you have any idea how much power we're about to gain? Bear witness. Durandal. That's pretty cool. Okay, light attack not working out for us, but here it comes. The focus assaults. We're missing 2 of them. Oh, we almost gained 3 strength. Focus assault doing a whole lot of no damage. But at least we're winning the clashes. Okay, maybe not going exactly as I had planned. Okay, now we can use this. So, one more time. We need no, we're done. Oh, we're maxed. Wait, what are we really? Restore 1 light, draw 1 page, gain 4 nano, 4 cost page. We're done. Okay, we've done it. Nice. We can also use Durandal. Can we stagger anyone? Not really. Even with the 2 strength, I'm not too confident in that. The next defensive we don't have anything that costs 4. You know what? Let's go resonating. Then ooh, that's gonna hit so hard. Let's go for Mirage Slash. Smoke screen will work, no problem. And then we can do catch a breath. Then over here, honestly, I think we're just in a lot of pain. So I'm just gonna do hit and run on Big Man and just hope that it's enough. Rampage's Strike is very quickly proving to be an issue for us. It's probably going to kill all of our clones, so we're going to have to do the ability that lets us spawn a new one, because we're about to be at 0. Okay, can we get anyone staggered? I'm thinking this time we can. We're at emotion level. So, unclash win, roll this die again. Ooh. You know what? Hang on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Frenetico right here. Then, we do run through. Right? Then, we do Durandal Odioso. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for a Mirage Slash, get us a little bit of counter dice, and then we can go for Zelkova Workshop to try and protect ourselves a little bit. Forces target to attack this character next scene. You know what? Yes, I think I will do that. Then let's go for Breaking Fume. Try and debuff you. And then White Noise, gain 2 protection. Oh. You know what? Deal. I think I will do that. And then we go Breaking Fume right here. Oh, that's big value. Here it comes. Okay, we get a kill. So we gain 1 stack of Heartless. Ooh, second stagger? Oh, so close! I don't think we landed it, at least. So let's see. Heartless. Take 1 less stagger damage and 10% less damage from status ailment. Odisseo deals 10% more damage for each stack. Right. Okay. And we can't... Oh, we can use that again. Really? Seriously? Really? That's a lot. Okay. So... You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Just have the clones do whatever they're gonna do. They're super low health. Pretty much gonna die to burn anyway. Just let them deal with what they're gonna deal with. Let's go... Vertical Slash. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. This is gonna be nasty! No, we can't use Durandal. No! Never mind. It's not gonna be quite as nasty as I thought. Alright. Then we're just going for pure damage. Yup. We gotta use all these pages up. Go. Okay, so we're back up to 6. So wait a minute, can we use Odisseo? Is it 6 or 8? This page can target allies. So, hang on. Oh, it's because... Wait. Hang on. First of all, army of 1. It's because our amplify is too low. Gotcha. So we need to use a 0 cost page. Okay. Now, Trigram. I mean, honestly, Prototype Gone is just so good. Nanite, because we don't have anyone. Reduce damage dealt and taken. I mean, you know what? Actually, that slows him down a lot. Let's go ahead and keep that for now. We do have level 1 of Amplify, so I'm gonna go for it. Then, we need to use a zero-cost page, so let's go for that. And then we could Frenetico. Let me see. Right here, just to get some damage out. Let's catch breath. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Actually, ooh, we could dual slash. Ooh, wait, no, we should hold on to it. We should hold on. Yeah. Them taking damage when they hit us is so good.
Thy will be done.
I mean, that's some pretty good value. We're currently at 3 out of 5 Heartless. Pretty solid. Vertical Slash doing pretty meh damage. But now, Ominous Inferno. Deal +3 damage, inflict 1 to 2 burn on hit, and take 3% less damage from burn for every stack of burn. At the end of the scene, recover HP equal to half the amount of burn on self. That's real nasty. So let's see. I mean, we could... What are we at? We're at Amplify it, so we need to do a 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's do 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we hold. And then you can go for... No, maybe not double focus assault. Just see what you can do. Alright, 15% health. Oh boy.
Can't hold them off much longer. Just need an opening.
This die is rolled 4 times, 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. Oh! Looks like you'll never get that opening. Not today, at least, old man. Would you call that a win? We kind of blew each other away. Falling out of the sky, something crashed into the ground.
I need to get back. It's broken. I need to retreat.
You know what, Roland? I've been feeling ecstatic these days. The memories are fading. Those cruel times. The things I never wanted to see are becoming faint. The things I didn't want to remember are melting away. When I close my eyes, the moments that come to mind are of 3 or 4 days ago, not 1,000,000 years in the past. They are the times of my own, claimed through my own choice, and the flow of time is faster than ever for me.
I've never seen you looking so happy before.
I feel happier with each new day, you know?
Your goal is within grasp. What are you planning to do next?
That, I can't quite be sure about yet. Still, the despicable man who had me locked up for 1,000,000 years would fall to despair if he saw what's happening now. He's going to pay his price in full soon enough.
About this revenge you're trying to get. Are you gonna bring down the whole city at the end of it?
Bring down? No. I will simply set everything free. The abnormalities that are wandering inside this library will be able to leave and do whatever they want.
Isn't there a better way to get back at this guy? As a favor, I could go break his limbs or something. Why have this elaborate plan?
It's not nearly as simple as that, sadly. Everything he has built up over the years wouldn't topple over like a stack of dominoes if he were to pass away. Everyone here is proof of that.
So he's already dead? All you've been doing is chasing a ghost?
A ghost? No. Someone like him wouldn't deserve such a peaceful fate. The torment I live through because of that man. I won't be satisfied with just his disappearance. I'll destroy every brick he has laid down, everything he has been building up to. I took it all for myself.
So even you don't know. Wait, so even you don't know. So even you don't even know if this man could be reached or not? Because if you were, you wouldn't be so vague with your actions. You want to feel the joy of vengeance, but without someone to dig your claws into, you turn to the city itself, saying to yourself that if you crush it, maybe you could satisfy the urge.
You know nothing of my life nor who I am. You're walking the same path of revenge as me, so stop grandstanding or acting like you know any better. Remember our deal. You help me with my revenge, and I help you with yours.
Becoming human really did make you forgetful, huh? I'm only here to gather books and help you achieve your freedom so I could leave. What we do after we're free is none of each other's business. I'm only saying this because I don't want you wasting your chance of a new beginning for a moment of empty revenge.
I have to feel joy as I witness the fall of the plan devised by the man I love yet hate. It's what I've been waiting for. Until now. It's what I long for. If I don't do this...
You okay, Angela?
It shouldn't be this difficult.
It might be easier to have someone else to talk about it with, rather than just grappling with it alone, yeah?
I suppose that's not a bad idea. I'm just feeling a little lost. This would be the second time I have a choice in which path I'm able to take. It seems rather overwhelming. But it's something I can't discuss with the others. They wouldn't understand.
I'm always here if you need someone to talk to.
Would you? Or would you leave just like that man when you achieve your goal?
Come on now, I won't. Where would I even go?
Promise me that you would see my journey to the very end, no matter which path I take.
I don't like making promises. Fine. Look, just this once. I promise. to the very end.
Thanks, Roland.
No problem.
I trust that you've read the report in advance. Hana Association will officially be in full charge of the matters regarding the library from now on.
To think that the library would become a star of the city and become Hana's target.
Your thoughts must be complicated right now, Oliver.
Who could have known that his book would have been listed on an invitation after going missing?
Good riddance. We have one less problem to deal with.
This would confirm our corp's report that the library could use the power of those who fell to it.
Harold, take down our request and make an official statement announcing his death. I'm tired of reading false positive reports. At least I can throw the rest away. Oh, I almost forgot. Announce to everyone that the lockdown is over. Everyone can now freely enter and leave. Dude, imagine striking such a panic that, over, I don't know, a year, however long, people are just locked away. They're so afraid that you're going to show back up. And little do they know, you're going right into the freaking jaws of the beast. That's great. By the way, I will be speaking my thoughts at the very end. I'm just kind of holding them all for now. Now, with that over with, we have a new purpose. To thoroughly examine the relationship between the distortion phenomenon and the library. All conflicts are allowed in the process. The library is a star of the city that shines over us now. It's devouring pretty much anything that enters and continues to grow in strength. It's so fierce that it could consume the city at this rate. That's why we should figure out how the library functions as well. To start off, let's recap the current circumstances.
Some time pass.
Every association is in a state of emergency, including ours. Not even a moment of rest, Harold. What's the mental state of everyone currently?
Everyone's already been stressing out from constantly being on high alert during the lockdown. I'm afraid the current news from Section 1 won't help with morale.
That's just grand. I assume the training for our fixers on the new equipment is going well?
Everyone seems rather proficient now, but thanks to the lockdown, no one has any real combat experience with it yet.
If that report from our corp can be taken at face value, it's unfortunate that we might face Summos using his power in the library. Our first field test with those weapons will be against the real deal. Even in death, you're still causing everyone problems.
Director Mirade, is it possible that we might take our hands off the library depending on the circumstance?
No. With our original purpose of hunting down and eliminating Roland concluded, we've been ordered to go to the library. Our new primary directive being retrieving as many books as possible from the library, especially his. Secondly, to gather unambiguous information about the powers of the library and its intentions. We have Section 4 to help us place a lockdown on Nest L. We can't let the distortions created by the Reverberation Ensemble leave the area.
Do the powers that be determine that us Section 3 should be enough to take care of the library? What about the Vermilion Cross? He said he is yet to recover from his last battle, with his cross repairs being delayed due to the chaos. He'll be sitting this one out.
They deemed us ready with the funding and equipment we received from our previous requests. If it doesn't work out now, then that's the end of the line for us. There's nothing more we can do about it. And if that happens, the library will mark its presence on the sky next to the other stars as one of the freest beings of the city, while the everyman is working overnight, restrained to office desks. Anyway, get ready to move, everybody.
Director, can we talk for a moment after the meeting is over?
We've been through so many things, and now Hana Association is finally coming here. Roland?
Is this your doing? Did you invite them here?
Isn't this what you wanted? Your target is coming to you, to a place with nowhere to run.
Answer the question.
The invitation simply led us here. I have no hand where it goes. I do not see the problem. Don't you want to see them dead? This is your opportunity to make that happen.
This isn't how I wanted this to turn out.
You can sit this one out. You don't need to be the one to do it.
No. It's something I must do. Else I'd regret it for the rest of time. You should go greet the guest. Something I must do. Harden your heart. Just one more time, and everything returns to dust.
Greetings, dear guests. Did you know the library is visible from anywhere in L-Corp's nest now? What do you mean?
The mist that protects the library is almost gone, which means it'll become possible to demolish the whole library from the outside soon.
I'm only telling you this because you did us a big favor. We were looking all over the city for this guy, and you hand his book to us on a silver invitation. How about a handshake? I'd like to thank you for doing our work for us. He was quite the hassle to catch.
Reaching her hand out to the star of a city for a handshake? What are you sly planning now?
Group panic. Well, this is unexpected. So this is where you've been. I wonder how your precious Angelica would think, knowing her beloved husband is playing lapdog for a star of the city. Did you plan all of this, or did that machine do all the work?
One more idiotic word and I'll split you in half.
I don't think agitating him is a good idea, Miss Marinette.
Marinette?
Many good men and women die in your murderous rampage through Section 3. Now you're hand in hand with the star of the city to take down your once allies. Did you think that this is what she wanted? For you to stack more bodies beneath your feet? Everyone ready your weapons. Tonight, a star of the city shall... Enough! That stairway leads to the ordeal. If you want to fight, head inside. This is the entrance. Oh, right. My apologies, Miss Angela. Let's go. We have more pressing matters to deal with.
You go first. I need to have a chat.
If you're trying to convince him, your efforts are in vain.
Angela, you go first. It should be private enough now. I apologize for what Marinette said. It's been a stressful month, cleaning the mess you left behind. But she is right. A lot of people lost their lives during your rampage. People you once knew. People you once protected. What happened that day was my fault, not theirs. And you think taking all the blame absolves what Marinette did? It was a difficult situation. Higher-ups already decided what must be done to stop the pianist before it devoured the entirety of District 9. Everyone's heads were on the line if we didn't make the call. She made the gamble to do so. Those gloves of silence. Higher-up thought it would nullify the pianist's power. Everyone was hoping those assumptions were correct. Still, we needed information. A scouting team was assembled to escort Angelica. They were never meant to engage the pianist, but... Let me guess. That noticed something was blocking its music, and so it turned its attention to the scouting group. Yes, after you killed the pianist, a meeting was held to decide what to do next. Everyone was torn, but didn't know what the right decision was. Many were worried what happened to you after you stopped showing up at Section 3. After the pianist's death, you disappeared without a trace. And then the news that the white noise was on a crazed rampage across the city were all flooding in. The larger your wave of destruction became, the more frantic things got. Rumors that you were slaughtering syndicates left and right. None were spared from your... Let me redo that. None were spared from your wrath. Even fingers and fixer offices were caught in its wake. Empty streets, offices, and syndicate hideouts, covered in dried blood with not even bones left behind. Everything deconstructed to dust. It was quite the haunting sight. I only intended to hide it from you until you calmed down, because I know what you would have done if you ever found out about it in that state. And I was correct to assume the worst. There were no right options, only ones that could have been done to protect everyone, including you. It's still not too late to leave. Turn a blind eye to this and save yourself. I could say the same for you. Everything won't go back to the way it was, but you would be able to walk free. You know I can't accept that offer. I can't force myself to lose everything again. So you really intend to protect that monster, masquerading as a human no matter what? Unfortunately, she's not in control as much as she seemed. Things were never so black and white. I'm only doing my job as a fixer of the Hana Association now, to protect my colleagues and dispatch threats. That's that, and this is this. Isn't that right? Right. That's that, and this is this.
And so begins our reception. So, we're going to take everyone except Angelica. Fair? Mirene, 235 health, 135 stagger resist, 4 trigrams, Hana for all, we already know what those do. Hana South Section 3 Director. Gain access to forward command that can be used on allies. Forward command on play. Target gains 2 nanites. Reduce the cost of 2 random page with cost higher than 3 by 1 until use. Does not stack. Right. Nanomachine. Gain 1 nanite for every 2+ cost page used this scene. Max of 2. And Last Stand and Overclock. Gain access to Last Stand and Overclock Trigram. Let's see, did Forward March change? Kind of. Restore 1 light, gain 2 nanite. On hit, gain 1 haste. Brace up. Discard a page, draw 2 at the next. Unyielding Strike. Spend 2 nanite to gain the effect of a random trigram page. On use, restore 1 light. Celestial Spear. Draw 1 page, spend 2 nanite. Gains additional effects on use. And on hit, deal 5 damage to target. Double Augury Kick. Gain 1 strength next scene. On hit, gain 2 strength next scene. 4 True Trigram Formation. Gain additional effects depending on the 4 trigram page. Gion, Gon, Gam, and Re. And Divinatory Impact. Spend 2 nanite to gain the effect of a random trigram page. On use, gains additional dices depending on the 4 trigrams page. And then you guys are railgunners. That's new. Preemptive Strike on act start. First defensive dice on the first combat page the character uses each scene gains an additional effect on hit. Draw 2 pages. That sounds broken AF. Recharge. Recover 1 light for every ranged page used this scene. Max of 2. And gain 1 nanite for every +2. Double Recharge Nanite. Recover 2 light and gain 5 charge. Double Full Reload. Draw 1 page. Gain 4 nanite. Double Quick Round. Draw 1 page. Gain 2 nanite. Gain 3 charge. On hit, gain 1 haste. On clash, lose. Gain 1 charge. Double Rail Impaler. Combat start. Destroy a page set in the first speed dice. Man, these guys are ridiculous. These railgunners are so strong. On use, spend up to 5 charge and 5 nanite. Gain power for every nanite spend. Lose 2 light if no nanite was spent. On hit, destroy the opponent's next dice. Inflict bleed equal to half of the charge spent +1 for 2 scene. And Rail Max Devastator. Destroy all other page set in other speed dice. That's ridiculous. On use, spend all charge and nanite. Gain power for every nanite spend. Lose 2 lights if no nanite was spent. On hit, destroy the opponent's next die. Inflict bleed and paralysis equal to half of charge spent. Yeah, so the railgunners seem ridiculously strong. Okay. So, let's just do our best, shall we? Yeah, so preemptive strike is pretty good. Basically, it's just gonna gain +4 power. And power affects this die ×2. So, good luck having any health. Regardless, here we go.
Railgun. 24 damage. Barely felt it.
Okay, we're gonna recover some health next turn. Wheels! Just to get some good damage. Memories of a star. And yes, technically it would be really helpful to have one more person. However, lore-wise, it wouldn't make any sense. Therefore, we're not doing it. We're just gonna make do without it. Oh, poor dude. Book Hunter, we need to give her some better passives. She's, she really can't handle a lot of these big fights. She's definitely the weakest on our floor, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. She's probably closest to base game power. But still. Now, as for what we're gonna do, I'm debating going urging, but I'm gonna re-roll and go for performance instead. Then, energizing shower. Why not? It's just so good. It's really, really good. By the way, we're gonna use it right away. Ba! Feel the light embrace you as it embraced me. We're gonna attempt... Actually, you know what? Now, you know what? We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Then, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna go for Resonating Blade. We're just gonna see how that goes. Then I'm gonna go for Mirage Slash. Not to be confused with Miranay Slash. By the way, pretty sure something funny is happening. So, Roland has black and white, right? Carmen also has black and white. Wait a minute. Wait. It's different. Black and white, white noise. Take 2 less damage from attacks. Bonus increases as HP. Huh. Gain +1 power and 2 damage versus defensive die, or if the target is one-sided. Huh. I see. Never mind. Here I was thinking it was some kind of bug. Nope. Seemingly very intentional. We're gonna go for Power of Knowing. Then we're gonna come over here and do Duradol. And I'm also gonna go for Crystal Ulterior Logic. Pretty good amount of AoE damage being done. It's actually kind of crazy how much we dished out. Okay, Restrain. Nice little debuff there. Celestial Spear getting countered because Sally is, in fact, an absolute unit. And if you've seen XCOM, you know that she is all about mind over matter. Although she's got a lot of matter. Hey! That's in reference to one of the comments. But regardless, we don't get a new ego page because we're not all emotion level 2. I'm going to go for 9th. And it's going to win. Then I'm going to go for Token of Friendship and hope that it wins. Let's do Smoke Screen. Do we have enough? We are at 8. Oh, I see. No, Smoke Screen is different now. Never mind. Never mind. Let's do Zokova. It doesn't cost too much. There's a chance that we'll win with the Clash, so may as well go for it. Also, it will proc White Noise, which is going to be really, really good. I'm going to go for Ulterior Logic, because that will guaranteed get us a Stagger. Then we're gonna go for Old Boys just to get some resources back. Oh, we have Kenji. Are you serious? Okay, you know what? You know what? We go for that. Yeah, we go for that. Oh, right in the middle. This is about to be so much damage. That's so stupid. All right, here we go. It's gonna be great. Old Boy's doing good damage. Ooh, get absolutely nay-nayed. Sally continues to be the best girl, and Kenji. Oh, that is so good. You know what? Book Hunter's ability to just get signature pages off of people at like every so often is just so good. Also, curiosity. You know what? I'm gonna do curiosity on Sally because she has a horrible time drawing stuff. Maybe something that we need to work on. Cannot draw pages or restore light. Yeah, we're gonna need that for later. Alright, let's see. Let's go for Vigilant Observation. I'm gonna go for Alacritus Assault, and hopefully we're gonna get through that, but we're certainly gonna find out, aren't we? And then we're just gonna hold. Then, Mr. Rolando. So this is on kill, right? So we kill that, we kill this, and then we stagger you, and then we do it again on you, right? Am I doing the math on that correctly? Then let's go ahead and get a dual slash right here. I'm gonna go Memories of a Star, and then let's go ahead and do Degraded and Degraded Trail. Boom, go. Okay, very painful. We're not winning our clashes at the moment. Okay. First one. I think we do it again. No, I'm thinking of something different. Dang. Okay, yeah, so you know what? I was planning ahead for a move that he can't currently use, I think. Really unfortunate. Not the end of the world, but, you know, unfortunate nonetheless. Dice power. The character becomes immobilized. That does sound nice. Hammer and nail. Oh, it works on everyone? Yeah, do it. Then we go for Beautiful Tune. You know, really quite upset that, yeah, I thought I was using the Durandal, Odisseo. Alright. Not the end of the world, just a little bit unfortunate. We go for Frenetico, and then we'll also go for Mirage Slash. I'm going to go for Smoke Screen, and then also go for Run Through. Then, Mrs. Sally, if you would be so kind to restrain this fool. Go for 9th for a little bit of value, and then we'll go for Shockwave. Then I'm going to go Knowledge Acquisition again. Let's go for Ranga, Durandal, and yeah. Now, we do still have 2 more fights after this, so we don't want to blow through all of our resources just yet. We kind of want to play this as smartly as we can. Try and get some emotion levels, even though it's not working extremely well. Okay, very good. You're staggered. Smoke Screen doing some good damage. Run Through. We get an extra speed. We get an extra damage dice. 9th, we're recovering a little bit of our resources. Knowledge Acquisition. Still doesn't put her to emotion level 2. It still doesn't put her to emotion level 2. Yikes! Book Hunter is really struggling in this fight. Which I recognize is basically my own fault, but still. I'm gonna go for Guilt on the Book Hunter because she takes 1,000,000 stagger damage, and I don't quite like that. We're also gonna go for Remorse just so we can get some value out of that. Blue Reverberation. Okay. And then we go As If the Stars Are Far Away. Wait. Yep. Then, Carmen, if he's not dead, kill him. Well, she's emotion level 2 now. Let's have her finish this. Blue Reverberation. And then Knowledge Overflow. Well, she almost hit 3. It was close. Alright. Herald. Seemingly largely the same in terms of pages, other than After Image, which is buffed. Have the amount of status ailments on self, gain 1 haste for every status halved. On use, if this character has haste, reduce the cost of a random page in hand by 1 until use, and on Clash Win, next die deals 20% more damage. Wow, your After Image is absolutely insane to the one that we have. It sure would be nice in our deck. But no, I mustn't. I must resist. All for Hana, when you take damage, yeah, we already know. At 25% or HP or lower, triple the effect of Nanite, gain 2 haste, 1 strength, and anti-heal every scene. HP cannot drop below 25% before this occurs. All dice gain +1 minimum roll value. And on Clash Win, 25% chance to destroy the opponent's next die. Yikes.
You've never done me wrong, Harold. You're just in my way.
Okay, pretty good turn. We go for Energizing, as per the usual. Very, very good. Very, very solid. Danding! We can't use it. That seems like an oversight. So we literally... Well, no, we can. We just have to take 40 damage before we're able to... That seems... Danding continues to haunt us. All of those trap allegations are finally coming back to bite me. I knew they would.
Fade into nothing. Stilted.
Oh. Well, that didn't hit anybody. That would have been such a good turn. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Not the end of the world. We only take, actually, a surprising amount of damage, but regardless, we're gonna restore health next turn, so I don't care. Okay, we're trying to get him to his 25% health margin, and it looks like he's relatively close. We're also about to get a stagger. Memories of a Star. Oh, just about takes his buddy out.
Knowledge acquisition.
Okay, super close. But no dice. Interdimensional jump. You never know. We might just need it. So here's what I'm gonna do. We can't use this. Okay.
Yeah.
This will be our third. So we get a stagger. Holy, 11 fragile. And Book Hunter, you still cannot use Danding, so finish him off. You got it. You guys got this. Look at that. Okay, well. That did not go according to plan. However, we do reach emotion level 5. Wow, we also literally win nothing? That so did not go according to plan on Herald. I would go for Pianist. I actually don't think I'm going to this time. I'm gonna go for Lear. I'm gonna go for Lear on Roland.
You think I don't see you? Well, you'd be thoroughly mistaken.
Oh, he backs off. Uh-oh. I forget he uses it on allies. Oof, 28 damage being done to us. Ouch. We do have a stack of Heartless, though. Hopefully, we're going to keep it. And for fight number 3, we go against Oliver, Mirne, Herald, and 2 random fixers. At least there's no rail gunners. That'll help a lot. As for what we're doing here, 4 trigrams, 12 fixers, we know it, we love it. All for Hana. Oh, really? You have all for Hana. If there are no ally, upgrade this, which is the discard and gain power thing. Immune to immobilization when staggered, recover from stagger. Oh, inflict power null to self. Gain bonus max HP and max stagger resist. I see. So, out of curiosity, if this character dies, the reception is lost. If there are no allies, you saying that makes me wonder what would have happened if we went through this without any allies. Because I did not know that. Only target Roland, and Roland become uncontrollable one scene if this character is attacked by another librarian besides Roland. Ah. Now I'm left with a choice. Should we not take anyone else? Oh, that's risky. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, I'm gonna regret this.
After everything you've been through, is this what you really wanted?
Don't let the friendship between you and Roland hold you back, Oliver.
This is a whole lot different than all the other stars. It is. It's all because it's all I have left, Oliver.
So we are doing double damage, but we're gonna have to be real careful because we are taking double damage. So that being said, let's go for Focus Assault. And then let's go for another Focus Assault. Then we're going to go for a Light Attack. And go for another Light Attack. Then, Roland, you're in a bad place, friendo. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Okay. Resonating Blade is gonna do a lot of damage. Then, this basically guarantees that we win a clash. Ooh, we're not gonna be able to stop that. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So, let's do... We can use this. You know what? We just gotta win that clash, because that is going to hurt. Also, we need to change our trigrams. Let's not forget. Deal +1 damage. No. Deal 1 to 5. Chance to gain protection. Yes. Nanite. Yes, that one. That's the one that I want. Okay, let's see. What are you doing? Alright, we do Catch Breath on you. We go Zelkova. And Smoke Screen. And just hope it's enough. Here we go. Alright, we only hit 2 people. That is real sad. Okay, we win the Durandal. Light Attack is winning the clashes for us. Celestial Spear, okay, a little bit scary. A lot of damage being done to Oliver. Smokescreen getting through some counter dice. Catch a Breath, we do take a tiny bit of damage. It's totally fine, though. Brace up, we block it. Ugh, Forward March doing a lot of damage to us. Celestial Spear luckily going for the clone. Focus Assault trying to win the clash. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough power for it. And Light Attack is also not winning against him. Focus Assault, however, is winning against the littler guy. Yeah, really starting to think this was a bad idea. Definitely should have gone for the different play. We can't go for Durandal yet, can we? If we could have, dude, I would have gone for the Construct, and it would have been great. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do that. So, this will not be our third. So let's go against the Unyielding Strike. This will be our third. So let's go for Dual Slash, so we get 1 extra strength next scene. Honestly, we're going to ignore that completely, because it's a nothing ability. Let's go Vertical Slash. Let's run through. And then let's Catch a Breath. Okay, now let's do... You know what? We could do Utility Sacrifice. No, we don't have it. Dang. That would have been a really good time. Let's... Breaking Fume. Light Attack. Then we do another Breaking Fume. And... Fade Away. Okay, one of our clones is dead. We are still recovering health, though, but that is getting scary. Alright, time to bust out the big guns. Oh, we can't. We can't use it. Oh, I was gonna go for the huge... pianist thing. Oh, but we can't because we don't have it. Okay, hang on. Oh, none of them are even low enough. Okay, hang on. We can make this work. Frenetico, we need to look for the... This is the one. Okay. Frenetico, right here. Then, scary. Very scary. It's too early for Durandal. We can do some really big AoE damage right here. Let's Catch a Breath. Then let's... Well, Vertical Slash might win that. And then let's run through right here. Then... Oh, I think we use Utility Sacrifice. Let's do it. Yeah, let's just go for it. And then we'll also do a hit and run. All or nothing, boys. Frenetico doing very, very good damage to Oliver, though he is immediately going to retaliate with some pretty big damage of his own. Okay. Let's see. We could go for Resonating Blade. Where's it hit? It hits this one. Okay, that wins every time. 100% of the time. Were we close to getting a stagger? You are already lost. Then we're gonna go... Oh, it's getting scary. Vertical Slash, why not? It has a decent enough chance. What is this? Tunnel Vision. Take +2 damage from all source and counter die. Lose 2 power. Right. How right you are. So that'll be 1, 2... this will be... So hang on, wait. So this will be 2, 3. And this will be 1, 2, 3. So let's do... 1, 2... And just hope that's enough. Here we go. Oh, goody. It hit one whole person. We're so dead. No, we're holding in. No, we're dead. Wait, no, we're fine. Dude, I keep forgetting that nanomachines is reducing the damage that we take. This is so scary. Holy! The resets! Dude, the resets! Holy! Oh, no, we're so close! No! No! Oh, that was shaping up to be so good. Dude, we could have done that. That was so achievable. Oh, if we... Sorry, that was super loud. I apologize. If we had dumped all of our ego pages into Roland, he would have done that fight. Oh, that's so maddening. We had it. We had it. This time, we're full power. You're not gonna win this time. Ow. Alright, well, you might win a clash, but you're not gonna win this fight. So, yeah, this run has gone significantly better. So, I'm hoping that's, actually gonna mean something for us, and we're gonna be able to, you know, win. Although, because one of our Misty Boys is already staggered, it's looking a little bit scary, but it's not the end of the world. We do still have a lot of power left to go. After all, we are at 10 musical notes. And we just got the pianist. And then I'll take Marionette. Why not? So, here's what Roland's rocking with. Performance, obviously, very good. We have urging, so performance is permanently in effect. Musical notes, which is making us deal more damage, 100% more, in fact, because we have 10 musical notes. Guilt, to try and protect ourselves just a little bit from the stagger damage. And the pianist, which is giving us even more power. So I'm just gonna go for Sinking Melody right now, because we have 2 power, which is ×2, which is ×2 again. So, yeah, really good. And we're also using Prototype Gone, so that we reflect a little bit of damage. And I'm using Nanite Mist Barrier, which is making us deal less damage, but also take less damage. However, since we're dealing 100% more damage, up to 25% reduced damage is not gonna matter at all. Then, let's Frenetico. I'm going to run through, and that should get a kill. Then I'm gonna smoke screen and Zelkova. Then, yeah, hopefully that's enough. Here we go. You know, I thought Singing Melody was a mass attack. It is not. Holy crap! We have so much power! Okay, scary. Oh, we're gonna take so much damage! Okay, very scary. We are reflecting a lot of just natural damage and stagger damage, though, because of what we have. Okay, we still got a lot of health to work with. Frightening! Very scary, very, very scary. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Durandal to stagger. Then we go for the kill. Then we go for the kill. Then we go for the stagger. Then we go for the second stagger. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be big gains. This, you don't even know what's coming. This is gonna be so deliciously juicy. And then I'm also gonna get some strength. We're at 14 strength. Holy. If this isn't enough, then I just don't know what is. Here we go. Reset time! Just a casual 233 damage to our own guy. Interesting. I think we capped out because I feel like we should have killed them with that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for Durandal. Then I'm going to go for Resonating Blade to hit everyone. Let's go Zelkova. Vertical Slash. And then Smoke Screen. That should be enough to kill. Oh yeah, that'll be plenty. And there we go. What should have happened the first time? So yeah, 100% more damage on a move that can reset. Pretty good. Ugh.
It should be far enough. The others don't leave the ordeal to give chase. What are you talking about? Just doing you a favor for old time's sake. Since you left the ordeal, the reception should conclude when you leave the library. And you expect me to just leave my friends behind? Those friends of yours would throw you to the wolves if the higher up ordered them to do so. And I'm under no delusion that I wouldn't do the same if I was given the order to do so. Not everyone has the luxury to disobey orders like you. But I know they wouldn't leave me behind. All for Hana. And Hana for all. You know I wouldn't leave my friends behind. If you don't want to fight, then stay out of it. Don't push your luck. You're not winning against the other librarians. You're not getting past that door. You're not invincible, Roland. This was meant for that machine, but I managed to tag you with it instead. A workshop-crafted assassination device with T-Corp's singularity applied to it, made to deal with that machine. You probably already know what it does. I'm sorry it has to turn out this way. Goodbye, Roland. What? Looks like I owe you one.
I despise those who use dirty tricks. Why are you even trying to save him?
Look, just trust me on this one, okay? Let me handle it.
Fine, I'll let you handle this. But if that happens again, I won't be so lenient.
Thanks, Angela. You seem rather close with that thing. She's a responsible boss and a good friend. Let's get back on topic. Drop that device and walk out of here, Oliver. Oliver, stop. That was a warning cut. Dying in here or be hunted out there isn't so different, you know. Don't reach for that device. Oliver! Stop! I didn't mean to. Hope it was worth it, Roland.
You really did it. You killed every last person who cared about your pathetic existence. And for what? To avenge her? This. Oh, wait, no, I think he's talking to himself. Yeah, I think he's talking to himself.
She would have never wanted any of this. You have no right to speak of revenge when you left her when she needed you most. No. All of this is only to absolve your own sins. You wanted someone to blame for the guilt you felt. I wonder what her expression would be, seeing me now. Disappointment? Disgust? Horror? Or maybe she would just pass by, still searching for the man she once loved. I blinded myself with bloodshed. I didn't want to see. I didn't want to remember. I continued thrashing at my own reflection in the sea of red, hoping that maybe one day I'd forget the way home, but I could still see it clearly. Even after everything, I only saw myself in the mirror. Don't worry, Angelica. I will keep my promise. I'm coming home, no matter what.
And now we face the reception of the white noise. Ahem. Roland, now white noise. Actually, we probably shouldn't be using Roland here, huh? Who do we want to... The power of friendship! There we go. Alrighty, we'll use the power of friendship, mainly because we have Angela. Then again... Do we do it? Is it too cheap? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it. You know what? All right, let's treat ourselves. Let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? I know it's strong, but come on. He's at max power. It makes sense that Angela should be at max power. Look, guys. I'm just playing into the lore here, okay? Okay, alright, here we go. So, 600 health, 300 stagger. Resist. Roland, patron librarian of general works. Spawn 2 white construct at the start of the act. If nanite mist is above 5, when a white construct is defeated, spend 5 nanite mist to spawn 1 to replace it next scene, once per scene. When emotion level rises, gain a random abnormality page. Ooh. Tier 3 abnormality page. Oh, no! You know what? He's gonna get a tier 3 of freaking Hakma's floor. Actually, wait. If he gets disciples, is he gonna become immune? Oh, no. That's so bad. We're doing it anyway. Once per reception, if HP drops below 50%. So he's gonna start the fight with a mass attack. Awesome. Okay, white noise. We've seen that. Durandal the Mistweaver. We've been using that. Presence concealing mask. Yep. All right. And there's only one thing to do. Suppress the man that we've come to know through this episode. Then let us begin the final reception before time runs out. Pretty good opening turn so far, actually. I really have no complaints. I mean, yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage, but... I mean, do you know what this floor is? It, kinda doesn't care. Oh! Oh, what the... Are you kidding me? The rarest tier 1 in the game, and we just get it straight away when it really matters. Fair enough. Also, we're going for doubt immediately. We kind of need the protection and healing. Now, fanaticism. Oh, you use that page where I can't look away. Okay, you're gonna hit. I actually don't want to use baptism yet because we, quite simply, wouldn't be able to get max use. So, I'm just gonna wait. Because we're gonna have to wait an extra turn to max it out anyway. So, may as well wait for it to be an actual good reason. Let's go for Gale Kick. And then you know what? Lady with the Lamp. We're now power nulled. Let's go in the name of justice and then blind faith. Then, same deal. Lady with the Lamp. We're now power nulled. Let's go... Yeah. And then same deal. Let's get some justice in there. We'll go for Ujat. And then I would like to Gale Kick. You know what? We'll brace up and we'll just hope that's enough, huh? And we do still have a little bit of light, so I'm gonna go for overwhelming momentum. Okay, so far our power null abilities they're working. Jeez, 8 protection. This floor is so good at surviving. Not that it matters because our health pools are so low that honestly sometimes they just kill us anyway. But it's still good to know that we are the kings of surviving. You... Huh. I see. We're gonna go for Lean Bloody Wings. Also, did you just get the page I think you did? Did you just get Urging? Let's do the Fruit of Understanding.
And I say unto thee...
Oh, yes you did. Scabs. Each time the librarian sustains damage greater than 5% of their max HP, lose 5% of max HP, and gain 5% damage reduction. What? That's gonna suck. Pulsation. At the start of the scene, deal 5 to 8 damage to the character with the least HP besides a selected librarian. Gain 1 strength and recover HP by the amount dealt by this effect. Huh? So you can gain up to 8 strength per turn? Minimum of 5 strength per turn? That seems very strong. That seems very strong. Alright, we're going for free baptism.
Tell us, when shall these things be? Lord, wilt thou we command fire, and the 3rd and 4th apostles? The fifth apostle saith unto him.
Okay, we're up to 4. Only need 2 more turns to max out baptism. However, we need minimum 3 more turns to get to emotion level 5. So here, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go for damage, and then we're gonna go for Advent to block a lot of that. Let's go for pincer attack. We're just gonna soak the damage and immediately get a ton of damage of our own. Gale kick will get the most damage. Then over here, yeah, that's a problem. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's brace up, because we know we're not going to be able to attack that. And then we go for a free Ujat. Then I'm going to get a little bit of damage on you. Will of the Prescript might work. And then I'm going to go multi-slash for even more. Then we're going to go for Freedom. Try and reduce some of that damage that we're going to take. Okay, let's re-roll. Now, I know Confession is still good, but our stagger resist honestly isn't that low. Re-roll again. Advent. Pentian's honestly really good choice considering how much damage he's doing. Perfect meal.
And as he passed thenceforth,
The God Delusion.
feel the void watching from above.
So let's see, what'd you get? Frozen Fortress. Max amount of damage taken per attack is set at 15. You're so tanky. He's so tanky. That's ridiculous. So, let me get this right. He gets up to 30% damage resistance. Then, he gets up to 8 strength. Then, he can only take 15 damage per turn, max. Per attack. Okay, well, sincere baptism, and baptism. We grow ever closer. Okay, so let's do Lean Bloody Wings. Right here. That should win. I'm gonna go for Rebuild because it should be relatively free, and Operation Instruction for the same reason. Then, you know what? Pentian's right here, and because he's the only one with strength, so technically it'll be at its best. Then we go Book of Light, try and counter that. Let's go Ujat. And yes, I know we're sort of playing the counter the ghosts game when we really need to be damaging Roland, but keep in mind what we're building to. We really just want to ensure that we get to the, you know, the thing we're going to. That's frightening. Yeah, that's scary. There's a chance that he just absolutely rolls over our entire team. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there's a very real chance that it does. Okay, you know what? Lady with the Lamp. In the Name of Justice. And then Blind Faith, Overwhelming Momentum. Let's hope it's enough. Okay, he didn't actually manage to stagger us. That is actually huge for us. The fact that he didn't manage to stagger us is actually the difference between him getting potentially 4 stacks of Heartless and, not. Okay. So we don't get our protection because we didn't get that final hit. That's fine. Book of Light, we're now Blade unlocked. We take out one of his shadows. He only has one more. Okay, let's do confession now. Now we're starting to get a little bit close. Paradise Lost, just in time. And the cheers for the beginning.
Then said the 8th apostle, the 9th, the 10th. So it begins, the final descent, before the one true way appears.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we do it this turn? No, we can't. Very close. If we were emotion level 5, we could. But it's a turn too early. We can't do it yet. Even though it might seem like we can, I don't think that we can. Also, I think we can actually block this. I genuinely believe that we can that we can block Frenetico. So this is gonna, hang on. This is gonna give us an extra one. We get one natural. That puts us at 3. That's actually just enough to do the combo next turn. Next turn is when the magic happens. Okay. So here we go. Let's just try and get as much value out right now as possible. Let's kill this ghost. I'm gonna go for a Gale Kick. Then I think we go Overwhelming Momentum. Let's do a Lady in the Lamp. Oh, well, actually, yeah, Lady in the Lamp. I basically only use it in this floor for the power null. I honestly forgot that it restores light. All right, we were fine anyway. Whatever. Let's go. No. Book of Light. Never mind. We'll do Will of the Prescripts. Then we do Castigation. Big damage. Then we Book of Light. And it's go time. Now, considering he can only take 15 damage max, we didn't hit emotion level 5. Right. Abby's not linked. Right. I completely forgot she's not linked. One more turn. Okay. Here's what we do. In the name of justice, we get a nice, easy heal. Then, Wing Stained by Blood. Try and get some counters going. Then, we go... then let's just get some damage where we can. Okay. Let me think. So, we're at max stacks for Baptism. We can't use it anymore. Let's go Advent and try to block that. He's going to do some big damage to us, but we're kind of just going to have to deal with that. Let's try and kill off his Ghosty Goose. Then let's do Ujat, Pincer, Book of Light. He's going with us for that. There's no world we stop that, so we're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it. We could Pentience and try and reduce some damage. Let's just see what we can do. Jeez. Scarily low. Okay. So. It's go time. We'll take Sound of a Star. Why not?
Have I not chosen you 12? Yet one of you art the devil.
Let's see. I want to stop his biggest moves. And I fully intend to. Paradise Lost right here. Then Advent. Should be able to block that. He does have 2 strength, though. You know what? Advent here. Lean Bloody Wing should win that one. Let's see, what are you doing? You know what? I might want to block that with Abby instead. Let's do Wing Voracious. Overwhelming. Okay. Now, you don't have too much health, so let's go Wing Voracious. Yeah, I'll do Blind Faith. And then we'll also do Multi-Slash. Then, we Brace Up, we Book, and we Ujat. And now, just as you tried to break your cycle, we break our own. That continues to be like the sickest move, dude. And now it begins. The true fight. Now, what the heck is he sitting on? Scabs, Pulsation, Pale Hands. Let's see. When hit by an attack, inflict attacker with Pale Hands. On hit, if target is a selected librarian, increase Pale Hand by 1 at 3+, take 1 to 5 stagger damage and purge a stack of Strength, Endurance Protection, or Stagger Protection, or Haste. Attacking a different target removes Pale Hands. And you also have Unstoppable, which is pretty much impossible to see. What is that? Hang on. So, I'm trying to read it. Recover. Ignore protection, stagger protection, block dice damage, and stagger damage reductions. Huh? So... I'm really trying to read all this. So, you also make someone become weak? Am I understanding that? That's seemingly what's happening. Okay, well, here's what we do. We open up with Despair. Then, all status ailments doubled. Then, we're going to restore all of our stats, because we're going to need it, since we just used it all. And then we'll do Pride for big damage. And then, yeah, that's our turn. So, we're just, you know, gonna debuff him into oblivion. Now, if I was reading it correctly, he's gonna heal back all this damage that we've done. Oh, we can't be staggered. Holy! We just skipped his phase 2? What did we even use? Wait. What do you... Wait a minute. What just did all that damage? That was not any of the pages that I used. Wait a minute, hang on. We used Gabura. We used Netzak. We used Hod. Oh, was it Hod? I was just doing it for the double status effects, bro. Well, you know what? Don't mess with Angela in her home territory. You know what though? It honestly, as like as sudden ending as that was, honestly kind of makes sense in this universe, considering this Angela is seemingly more in tune with Carmen than normal. I feel like at max power, how she is right now, basically, and being quite heartbroken about a friend, someone she saw very dear, attacking to her, I almost think she'd go ham. Just saying, you know, if there had to be a lore reason. Other than just, you know.
I can feel myself fading. Everything's going numb. My head hangs heavily. My grip's loosening. Swinging my sword only in reflex. I have nothing left. I've lost everything. But I want to continue living. Just for a bit longer. Even if it's meaningless. I want to keep at least one promise before I go.
Looks like we both reached our limit. I have to commemorate you for taking everything I have and still surviving. But it looks like I'm the only one left standing. Okay, so canonically he went to fight Gabura? You can still stand with all those injuries? Are you even conscious?
I promised I would see your journey to the very end.
You gotta be kidding me. You really live up to that invincible title, huh? Let's see how much damage I can do before I fall.
Angela?
Everything is going to be fine. You can rest now, Roland.
Rest. Right.
Don't worry, he was just bluffing. Blood loss would have taken him out if he tried anything. You sure we should keep him around? Feels like he nearly distorted while we were fighting. I want to speak to him first before making any rash decisions. This was partially my fault for not stepping in at the start. Need me to keep an eye on him until he wakes up? It's fine. I can do that myself. For now, just clean yourself up. Whatever you say. Just be a bit more careful. You're no different from a normal human now. Some time pass.
Where did my sword go?
It is currently being looked at by Yesod for any damage. How are you feeling?
Horrible. Not in the physical sense, just generally. Guess I had a lot more repressed emotions than I expected. Oh, and sorry about the mess.
It's okay. It's not the first time we caused a scene.
Yeah, right.
About your friend. I'm sorry for your loss.
Don't think about it too hard. He would have zapped you out of existence if you had shook his hand back there. And he made his choice.
Since you've completed your goal, what are you going to do next?
I don't want to think about that.
Huh?
Look, I didn't intend to survive this journey, you know, so I didn't make any plans. There isn't a real reason to continue.
Well, I concluded what I should do after the library.
Better not be another revenge plan.
No? Who do you take me for? I want to explore the world. I want to see the places from my memories in person.
Looks like you have everything figured out.
Since you don't have any plans, why don't you come with me?
I guess I don't have a reason to refuse. What would I do exactly?
I haven't been outside before. I wouldn't know where to go. You would be my guide, showing me where to go. How's that?
It doesn't sound too bad. Better than what's in store for me at home. Sure, I can be your guide. I know my way around the city.
Our first destination should be that meat stew place you mentioned.
Speaking of food, you've never eaten anything before, right?
You are correct. I have yet to taste any food.
Lucky for you, I know a lot of great food joints around the city, even in the back streets. Finding them is a hobby of mine. I know this Paysan place in the back streets. Guaranteed you won't be disappointed.
Then I'll take you up on that offer, Roland. You better not disappoint.
Yeah, I won't, Angela.
How nice. All right. So that concludes the White Silence. What did I think? Honestly, probably one of the better alternate universe Roland stories. I actually really like the progression of this entire one, where he worked for Hana. They basically betrayed him. He went in there just absolute bloodthirsty, just because they betrayed him. They betrayed him. They betrayed his wife. They betrayed his kid that he didn't have. That was on the way. Like, it to me, it feels really good. And then even though we only saw snippets of dialogue between him and this more Carmen version of Angela, which I was trying to go for with the voice, maybe you could tell, haha. It was really nice. And like, yeah, I made the joke about the 34th rule, but like, for that little connection of like, you know I've been asking a lot of you. I've been demanding a lot of you. But you can do the same for me when you need it. That right there was just such a nice little connection moment where it's like, yeah, we're both in rough spots. We're both walking the same path towards revenge, but we can lean on each other. And it was that little moment that really kind of sold me on this one. And then I like that Roland is in trouble at the end. You know, he's about to be zapped out of non-existence, and Angela shows up to save him. And Roland says, no, don't kill him. And Angela, without skipping a beat, is like, all right, I won't. But if he does it again, he's done for. And there was like that really nice camaraderie in it. Yeah, honestly, this is probably one of my more favorite alternate Roland stories. It might be one of the favorites, actually. Like, this one was just super, super solid. I really enjoyed this one. The fights didn't feel too terribly unbalanced, albeit there was some power differences between some of them. Now, I think nerfing decks, if you're using above, what was it, Plague? That's interesting. I don't think there's been a mod that has nerfed decks. And to me, it just, that, like, yeah, it felt kind of bad being nerfed, but at the same time, if you want it to be an Urban Nightmare level fight, And you're like, okay, well, people are just, you know, they're not really going to follow the honor rule. I mean, I didn't. So what we're going to do is we're just going to nerf any decks that are higher. That makes a lot of sense. Push Star of the City stuff down to Urban Nightmare. It made a lot of sense. That I know I didn't comment on it in the moment, but it was a really smart thing to do. Again, it doesn't feel great being nerfed that way, but it, you know, pretty good. So yeah, honestly, I'm really glad that this one was recommended to me. I definitely think we would have gotten to it eventually, but I'm glad we got to it now because I really enjoyed that. That was super good. Bravo. But with that, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And in the next one, I don't know what we're gonna do, but it's probably not gonna be that 6-hour mod. Yet. I want it to be a short episode and then the 6-hour episode. You know, give myself the mental preparation needed, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.